NFL Network now on the Westwood One Radio Network. What happens in Vegas will decide Super Bowl 58. Both the Chiefs and Niners arrived safely in Las Vegas Sunday night after a week of practice at home. You can hear from all the stars on both teams live Monday on Super Bowl opening night at 8 Eastern on NFL Network and NFL Plus. The Chiefs could be getting reinforcements for the Super Bowl after designating Jerick McKinnon to return from injured reserve. The versatile back has missed 6 games with a groin injury. And who knew Bill Belichick wore his heart on his cutoff sleeve? The 6-time Super Bowl winning head coach penned an emotional full-page ad in Sunday's Boston Globe, thanking Patriot fans for their 24 years of support, adding, quote, "Numerous times you overtook opposing stadiums and were the last fan standing. I loved coaching here. Thank you all." This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
This story is called The Ugly Truth About Timeshare. If you think you've done your family a favor by buying a timeshare, you need my help. Hello, I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. 10 years ago, I started helping folks cancel their timeshare. In the process, started what's now called the timeshare cancellation industry. The ugly truth is when you buy a timeshare, you can't tell me how much it's going to cost or when it's going to end. I recently helped a couple that had their maintenance fees go from $800 to $3,200 a year. They also received a $4,000 assessment for a hurricane that was over 1,000 miles away. Sound crazy? The crazy thing is this never ends. Call my office now. If we take you as a client, I guarantee we'll cancel your timeshare or you'll pay nothing.
Call for your free information kit. Call 800-462-3333. That's 800-462-3333. 800-462-3333.
It would be a Monday. It would be the 5th day of February, 2024. I'm Carroll in the newsroom. Gene, good morning, Gene. You look like you feel a little bit better.
I do.
Okay.
Much better.
Well, good.
Much better.
Just in time to get wet.
Yeah. Well, we didn't. I didn't want to even remind myself about that. We haven't even gotten dried out from the 2 previous storms.
No. But we are fortunate in that we're not getting hammered quite the way, the L.A., Orange County, San Bernardino, Riverside areas are getting hammered.
No, that's true.
So, not to say that, that what atmospheric river could shift course.
Atmospheric river. That was kind of like when we went from runways to tarmacs.
I suppose. And I suppose that atmospheric river, I don't know whether it's better or worse than a Pineapple Express.
Well, that was thrown in, too, for good measures.
Okay. Well, it is a Monday. The Carrot Festival underway, kicked off on Friday night, and we'll continue Wednesday with the cooking contest. That's always a lot of fun. And I looked at the calendar. Do you realize we're about, 4 weeks away from the fair?
Yep, that's just about right.
Okay. So lots of things happening. And, you just have to get out and kind of enjoy.
Well, if you don't get out and enjoy, then you must not be having fun or something like that.
Yes. We've got some birthdays to celebrate today. One that didn't make our list, but I think is notable. Businessman Nolan Bushnell is 81 today. Nolan Bushnell was the founder of Chuck E. Cheese Pizza. He's permanently on every parent's enemies list, right?
Yeah, well, I thought you were going to tell me that he was the owner of Bushnell, the company that makes lenses for, binoculars and stuff like that.
Yes.
So now you're telling me not that at all.
It's a different Bushnell. Yeah. Anyway. And by the way, in case you missed it earlier, a couple of weeks ago, we mentioned that Chuck E. Cheese doing away with that animatronics display that they had.
Yeah, about
irritating.
About 2 decades out of date.
Yes. How about some other birthdays? Singer Al Cooper of Blood, Sweat, and Tears, 80. Actor Charlotte Rampling, 78. Actor, director, comedian Christopher Guest, 76. Actor Barbara Hershey, 77. Actor, comedian Tim Meadows, 63. Actor Jennifer Jason Lee, 62. Actor Laura Linney, 60. And Duff McKagan of Guns N' Roses, 60. Actor Chris Parnell, 57. Actor Michael Sheen is 55. Actor David Chisholm, 54. Actor Darren Criss, 37. Actor Henry Golding, 37. Actor Jeremy Sumpter is 35. Local birthdays, we got them right here. We have happy birthday wishes going out today to David Burt, Marshall McBroom, Patricia Aceves, Sylvester Renteria, Adrian Vallejo, Paula Ramirez, Ruth Morio, and John Robb. Happy birthday from Kxo. Okay. I know, like me, Gene, you're really into social media, right?
It leaves me, I have no words.
Well, researchers say social networks are just as important to your health as diet and exercise. Yeah, so I'm figuring I'm going to forget the gym and spend a whole lot more time TikToking.
Well, yeah. I thought you were going to say, I'll forget the gin.
Yeah.
And I thought, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Okay.
That
and
gin will get you in trouble.
Yes. Super Bowl 58 coming up Sunday. The 49ers, Chiefs. Do you have a favorite?
I do.
Okay.
The Chiefs.
Okay. Well, daughter in Omaha, Amy and Tim, and the grandkids in Omaha are Chiefs fans. Primarily, Kansas City Chiefs are the team for Omaha. And
Yes.
Granddaughter Emily Ann teaching in Lawrence, Kansas, not too far from Kansas City, so she doesn't care. She's not a football fan.
What is Lawrence close to? Lawrence is a small town, right?
It's the University of Kansas.
Okay.
KU, actually.
KU.
Yeah. M's fiance is a senior in aerospace engineering at KU.
Yoo-hoo. Okay.
Yep. Okay, and she's teaching middle school. So, anyway, and I understand Lawrence is a beautiful city. Typical Midwestern college town.
Well, I think I've been to Lawrence, Kansas, but may not have.
I've been through Kansas City, been to Kansas City, and both KC and KC Mo, but don't remember a whole lot about it.
I have to tell you, I think I'm remembering, but then again, that's why I get in trouble.
Okay, we've got news.
We do.
We're going to jump in with a look at World in California news headlines right now, brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991.
CBS News Brief. Another day of torrential downpours, flooding, mudslides, and heavy wind in California. Hussein Ahmad had a close call in Sacramento.
Out of nowhere, a big gust of wind came at 60 miles an hour. And a tree toppled over, hit my car.
A bipartisan border security deal in the Senate faces an uncertain future, even among some Democrats. CBS's Nicole Killian.
Some members of the Congressional Hispanic Caucus, like Senators Menendez and Padilla, claimed that they were not included in this process and that, this bill really shortchanges a lot of immigrant families.
Former President Trump is urging Republicans to reject it. A jury in Michigan's begun deliberating in the trial of a mother whose teenage son killed 4 classmates. CBS's Elaine Quijano.
Prosecutors have said there were small steps that Jennifer Crumbley, they argue, did not take that could have changed the trajectory of what happened.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
My name is Josephine Conway, and I'm an Imperial Valley Food Bank board member. When locals need help feeding themselves and their families, they turn to the Imperial Valley Food Bank. As the main distribution center of donated food in Imperial County, we store, rescue, and purchase food in bulk to serve 25,000 people each month at over 30 locations. Help fight hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley by donating online at www.ivyfoodbank.org.
California headline news. Numerous water rescues across Southern California as that bomb cyclone hits the region as advertised.
The most dangerous natural disasters that we have, killing more people from storm damages and flooding than wildfires every year.
State Director of Emergency Service Nancy Ward, 8 California counties under a state of emergency, 14 million people under high risk for excessive rainfall.
Heavy snowfall will impact the mountains, with significant travel impacts on many mountain passes, and strong gusty winds will bring damage to many areas.
National Weather Service Emergency Response Specialist Eric Schoenig. Power out across the state, with the northern half hit the hardest from yesterday's downpour and heavy winds. Santa Clara County has the most outages. That's where San Jose declared its own emergency, ordering homeless people to evacuate near rivers and telling others they have to leave if it floods. Crews all over, busier than ever, cleaning the trail of damage, much of it downed trees. One 82-year-old man killed in Yuba City. Jeff Scott, California News.
And our World in California news headlines brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. Become a hunger warrior. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
Getting your biggest tax refund from Jackson Hewitt can lead to some spirited reactions.
Jackson Hewitt!
Jackson Hewitt is so sure that you'll get your biggest refund that if they don't, you get your money back plus $100.
Jackson Hewitt!
And Jackson Hewitt also guarantees the accuracy of your return for life. So don't just sit there. For your biggest refund guaranteed, walk into a Jackson Hewitt today and dance out Jackson Hewitt!
The first time I tried to quit vaping, I told myself that it was like a mountain that I had to climb over. And once I got to the other side, it would be clear. But I couldn't make it over. What really got me to quit was my little sister. I saw her vaping. So I was back in the mountain, but this time she was up there with me. It's weird what you can do for others that you won't do for yourself.
Every attempt is part of your story to quit for good. Visit Kick It California today at kickitca.org.
And it's page one of the local news, page one of service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, 3 locations in the valley to serve you. At El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 in Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall.
Taking a look at the latest in local news, the word is expect more rain. The National Weather Service says another atmospheric river is moving into the southwest. National Weather Service says that this storm system can dump several inches of rain on parts of Southern California, but the Imperial Valley and Yuma will be spared the worst. Clouds will start building Monday with a 20% chance of showers forecast for after 11 a.m. The chance of precipitation increases to 50% on Monday night. Tuesday's forecast calls for showers likely, mainly before 4 p.m., and chances of showers will diminish Tuesday night. And Wednesday should see mostly sunny skies. Temperatures will hover in the mid to upper 60s. The city of El Centro will again make sandbags available to city residences. Empty sandbags will be available on Monday, February the 5th, between 7:30 and 5:30 p.m. at Firehouse number 3 on North Waterman Avenue and at the Community Center on 1st Street. Sand will be available at 3 self-service locations, the parking lot at 4th and Olive, the parking lot at Carlos Aguilar Park on Pico Avenue, and the parking lot of David Gomez Park on South Hope Street. Proof of residency will be required, and there is a limit of 10 sandbags per household. It's do-it-yourself, so bring your own shovel. City of El Centro has announced several road closures. Broadway Avenue between 11th and 12th Streets will be reduced to 1 lane in each direction, beginning, it's already begun, and continuing through spring 2026. The closure is due to construction of the new El Centro police station. Additional 4th Street additionally will be reduced to a 1-lane each direction from Adams Avenue and Commercial Avenue for approximately 30 days, as Caltrans will be working on the median. The work is part of the Clean California initiative. KXO News Time, 7:43.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for Real Central Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentralmotors.net. El Centro Motors Mobile Service Vans. What a great idea.
Well, 4 men are charged with felonies for assaulting 2 New York City police officers. They were among the at least 7 people arrested in the incident. The men were released from custody on their own reconnaissance when the Manhattan District Attorney's Office did not request bail. A faith-based charity then bought the men bus tickets for Kxo. Kxo interim chief Armando Orozco issued a press release stating that the Kxo Police Department is fully prepared to handle any related matters and assuring residents that their safety is their top priority. Orozco said that his department is actively cooperating with relevant authorities to gather more information about the incident and determine appropriate course of action. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the valley. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Let's talk Valentine's Day and the Peanut Patch in Yuma. The Peanut Patch, open Monday through Saturdays, closed on Sunday. And the Peanut Patch, what a great place for homemade chocolates. How about fresh English toffee? Made right there at the Peanut Patch. Pecan turtles. Well, the way to anyone's heart is through the Peanut Patch. You'll find things like yogurt-covered peanuts, raisins, and almonds. And don't forget, they have a great variety of gift packs. And these gift packs, they can be shipped to your friends and loved ones and your Valentine anywhere in the universe. The Peanut Patch. Give them a call or go online and order thepeanutpatch.com. It's the Peanut Patch, the perfect place for Valentine's shopping. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. And it's local news, page 2, brought to you by Burgers and Beer. They're serving the best burgers in town. Daily lunch specials Monday through Friday. And, of course, happy hour 3 till 6 p.m. daily.
Continuing with more local news, a store employee, let's back up here. A man went to Walmart recently. He went to get new shoes, but he didn't want to pay for them. A store employee told Kxo police he watched the man pick up a new pair of shoes. The man put the new shoes on and left his old ones behind. The employee stopped the man and told him he could not do that. The employee said the man resisted and then squared off for a fight. The man then left the store. Police were called. The suspect fled the scene. Police were able to find him in a parking lot not far away. They confronted the man and he became violent. After he punched an officer, he was taken into custody. He was taken to county jail, charged with robbery, resisting with violence, possession of stolen property, and possession of burglary tools. Well, an earthquake struck 3.7 on the Richter scale. It hit on Monday morning just before 1 a.m. It was centered 17 miles south of Mexicali. Well, the Brawley City Council will meet tomorrow. The council will have a full agenda, including possible action on the budget. Other agenda items include discussion and possibly revising the draft ordinance concerning noise issues, and discuss and possibly take action on funding the creation of a code enforcement officer and code enforcement division. The meeting will be in the council chambers of Brawley City Hall, with call to order time is 6 p.m. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Did you know that Burgers and Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6? With specials on select appetizers, beer specials, and more. Ask about drink specials all day with $5 drinks like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wind Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. Our weekday lunch specials include a soft drink from only $8 to $11. With tons of TVs, we've got you covered for any sport you want to watch. Burgers and Beer with 5 locations, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers and Beer, for the best burger in town.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, a ridge of high pressure remains situated over the desert southwest. Rain chances return to the region tonight as an active weather pattern develops and carries us through the end of the week. Thunderstorms could bring locally higher totals to locations along the east of the lower Colorado River Valley. Cooler temperatures will prevail with this active weather pattern into next weekend. 68, the high in the valley yesterday, 52 our overnight low. Cloudy today with a high near 68. East-southeast wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming west-northwest this afternoon. Tonight, mostly cloudy, a low around 52. North wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming east-northeast. A 40% chance of showers, mainly after 2 a.m. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, with a high near 66. South-southeast wind 5 to 15 miles an hour. Showers are likely mainly before 4 p.m., a 70% chance of precipitation. New precipitation amounts between 1/10 and 1/4 of an inch are possible. Rain chances continue into Tuesday night. 56 degrees, 88% relative humidity, wind out of the east-southeast 5 to 7 miles an hour. Local news, page 2, brought to you by Burgers and Beer, the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family, meet your friends at Burgers and Beer.
When T-Mobile says we've got you covered, we mean it. We've invested billions to light up America's largest and fastest 5G network, from big cities to small towns across the country, including right here in your town. And great coverage is just the beginning. Right now, families and small businesses can save up to 20% a year versus AT&T and Verizon when they switch to T-Mobile. That's right, save 20% a year. With a network and savings like this, there's never been a better time to join T-Mobile. Visit your local T-Mobile store or visit us online at T-Mobile.com and save 20% when you switch today.
Plan savings with 3 lines of T-Mobile Essentials versus comparable available plans. Plan features and taxes and fees may vary. Fastest based on median overall combined 5G speeds, according to analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence data for Q3 2023. See 5G details at T-Mobile.com.
And it's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NBA action yesterday. Illinois, well, it was the Magic topping the Pistons 111-99. Suns whipped the Wizards 140-112. Pacers beat the Hornets 115-99. Clippers dumped the Heat 103-95. Timberwolves topped the Rockets 111-90. It was the Celtics clobbering the Grizzlies 131-91. Thunder in double overtime beat the Raptors 135-127. Jazz jumped on the Bucks 123-108. The Nuggets nudged the Trailblazers 112-103. And college hoops, well, San Diego State got back on the winning track Saturday. And meanwhile, number 2 Purdue Top number 6, Wisconsin, 75-69. Coming up, NFL stuff.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
Well, the Chiefs are going to get some help for the Super Bowl. Running back Jerick McKinnon designated to return off injured reserve. Meanwhile, the Chargers are expected to hire Greg Roman, reuniting former Ravens 49ers offensive coordinator with Jim Harbaugh. Commanders are expected to hire Cliff Kingsbury as offensive coordinator. And Le'Veon Bell says he's going to attempt a comeback. Hopes of getting one more chance with the Steelers. Bell has been out of football since 2021. Meanwhile, Sunday, it's Super Bowl 58, and it will be the 49ers and the Chiefs right here on AM 1230 KXO. We've got game. Our coverage starts at noon right here on KXO. That's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Well, Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell says time is coming for interest rate cuts, but asked for Americans for a bit more patience. The U.S. economy is strong, and the central bank will likely lower later interest rates this year, he said, but it's just not likely to happen this March, as Wall Street once expected. We've said that we want to be more confident that inflation is moving down to the Fed's target rate of 2%, Powell said. I think it's not likely that this committee will reach that level of confidence in time for the March meeting, which is in 7 weeks. Well, a new problem has been found during the production of 737 MAX jets that will force Boeing to rework about 50 planes that have not yet been delivered. The problem was disclosed in a memo sent to Boeing employees Sunday by Stan Deal, the head of the company's commercial aircraft unit. An employee at Boeing supplier Spirit Aerosystems, which makes the fuselages for the 737 MAX jets, notified the plane maker that 2 holes may not have been drilled exactly to Boeing's requirements, according to the memo. While this potential condition is not an immediate flight safety issue, and all 737s can continue operating safely, we currently believe we will have to perform rework on about 50 undelivered airplanes. Wall Street right now, bright red, the Dow off 414 points at 38,241. The S&P 500 down 35 at 4923. The NASDAQ off 129 points at 15,499. Gold down $21 an ounce. Oil off 58 cents a barrel.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
We will have cloudy skies today with a high near 68. East-southeast wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming west-northwest this afternoon. Tonight, mostly cloudy, a low around 52. North wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming east-northeast. There is a 40% chance of showers, mainly after 2 a.m. Tomorrow, showers are likely mainly before 4 p.m. It'll be mostly cloudy with a high near 66. Southeast winds 5 to 15 miles an hour. That chance of precipitation about 70%. New precipitation amounts between 1/10 and 1/4 of an inch are possible. 56 degrees, 90% relative humidity. Wind out of the southeast 5 to 7 miles an hour. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro.
Do you hate the way your floors look? Carpet worn out, wood plank is fading, or vinyl discoloring? Now at Dermis Floor Covering is a Love Your Floors promotion with 0% interest up to 24 months on approved credit with savings on Shaw Floors, Correctic Floors, and Anderson Tough Tech Floors. Stop by Dermis Floor Covering today at the corner of Highway 86 and J Street in Imperial and see everything Dermis has to offer and all the different flooring from carpet, vinyl, and plank. It's time to love your floors again. Stop by Dermis Floor Covering today.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.